Hi everyone. I'm still in bed, and that's why I don't have any makeup on. And I was just sitting here thinking about a lot of things in my life. And so I just wanted to express them with all of you. My thoughts are all over the place. So we're going to go from one subject probably to another. As you know, I've been on a weight loss journey for the last few months. Well, actually, for the last year. And then the holidays came around, and even though I was watchful of what I ate and trying to do the best I can considering it was the holidays, I had lost 30 pounds, and I gained half of it back. So I gained 15 pounds back, which part of me was happy I didn't gain it all back because it was so easy to do with all the wonderful foods that we eat as Hispanics, especially Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. I'm Puerto Rican, my husband's Mexican. So imagine all those holiday foods that are incorporated in our culture. So I'm glad that I had it in my conscience to still be careful and try to make the best decisions possible. And that's why I didn't gain all of it back, which I'm happy about because it could have easily been done. But I think my mindset was that I didn't want to give up completely. But, you know, I have to figure out a way so that when the holidays does come around, which are fastly approaching again, what I can do even better to not gain the weight back. So I gained 15 pounds of the 30 pounds back. And so I just decided after the holidays to get back on track. And I've been at it ever since, which would have been the beginning of the year. And so I went back to the gym. Right now, we were doing the treadmill and the swimming. But then we decided to incorporate Zumba classes because if you have a membership, classes are free. So my daughter started it. She got us on board. And so we're doing, you know, the Zumba for an hour, which we are loving like crazy. It's fun because I've always been a dancer, so I love dancing. And so I did it in school. I was in groups, and then we did competitions, and we did talent shows. And I've always been a natural dancer because of my culture. So salsa, merengue, all those things, hip hop, all of that was my forte. And so I wish I would have kept it up straight through. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten to the weight that I have. But I didn't. You know, years took on. Babies came. You know, some losses, sufferings, good times. So that I would lose 80, 90 pounds and then keep it off for a few years. And then something would happen again. And it was like, and between the babies and stuff, it was just like a yo-yo effect. And so, yeah, so we've incorporated Zumba and the swimming and stuff, which I love and which is really good for my arthritis, which I have in my hands and my knees. So, and my hips, but I've never suffered from my hips so far, thank God. And so, yeah, so I've been hitting the gym. We do that 2 days a week. I actually should go more. I just got to just got a lot going on between being a wife and making sure the house is clean and making sure dinner is ready. Because when we go, Zumba's at 7. And by the time we're done with Zumba and swimming and we get in the jacuzzi and then we take a shower and get ready, it's like 10 o'clock by the time I get back home. So I always try to make sure dinner is ready for my husband and my son. And so when we get back, but I do want to start going more than just 2 days a week. My daughter actually does 3, but she goes on Saturdays, but it's just a little too early for me. And so with my eating, I'm doing the healthy smoothie still, which I love. I am a smoothie queen. I love smoothies. So I'm still doing that. The apple cider vinegar, we did all the way up to day 5. At least I did all the way up to day 5. I think my daughter went to day 4. And then Sunday came, and it was so hard because we get ready for church really early. And, you know, by the time we come back, we have eaten something, because we always go to eat afterwards. We'll like pick up Jack in the Box or McDonald's for my son. Sometimes the church has selling food outside, so we'll get that, or we'll get us a little something, you know, pick up and then bring it home and eat it, or we'll just come home and eat, you know, whatever's here. But Sundays is a special day for us. It's family day, so we just love going to church together as a family. It just fills our soul, lift up our spirits, and just being close to God is just amazing. It's just the best thing anybody can do, especially the times that we're living, which are really difficult and sad times. But even without that, it's always good to love God with all your heart and just draw close to Him in the good times and in the bad times. Just make it a part of your life forever. And we are doing that. And we always are excited for Sundays to come. We love to get ready and be in church. And we just, you know, just like I said, lifts our spirits and fills our souls. Like, I can't even express it. And then after that, we like to go get something to eat. You know, it's like our special family time together where we go out and eat something. So yeah. So I've been doing the liquid smoothies, which I love. The apple cider vinegar, like I said, I did day 5, and then church came around. It was hard to do because it's supposed to be done the first thing in the morning. And so then the next day was Memorial Day, which is a little bit rough. And so we kind of fell off track for a few days. That's why we haven't recorded. But I definitely want to get back on track because I want to do a 2 weeks worth. And then, of course, I also been doing research on it, and there's a lot of side effects to the apple cider vinegar. And the last one that I did research on was this girl got an infection in her mouth and her teeth and her gums. And, you know, I was shocked. Part of me wasn't shocked because of acidity between the apple cider vinegar and the lemon juice, and it's a lot of acid. And so, you know, it's bound to like eat up your gums and it takes that enamel off. And, you know, it can, if you do it a lot, but these people were doing it 2-3 times a day. I'm only doing it once a day. And I think I knew from the beginning because of all the side effects. I mean, it does a lot of good, and supposedly it truly, truly works. So it's very good, but it also, like with anything else, has side effects. And I was really just kind of scared because this girl had got an infection. She has always been into her dental care and preventative, and her teeth were really nice, and they still are, but she got a really bad infection. And I had to think about that because I have, hold on one second. Sorry about that. I had to use the bathroom. I drink a lot of water, so I'm constantly going through the bathroom at night, through the night, and no different right now. But I had to really think about her video because I don't know if I've ever said this on my YouTube channel, but I have a gum disease. It's called periodontitis, and there's no cure for it. I've had it for a long time now. It's hereditary. My older sister had it and actually lost all her teeth at a younger age. I don't know anybody else in my family that has it. I hope they don't. It's a really battling disease. What happens, you eventually lose your teeth unless you're really taking care of your teeth. And the last time I checked, which I don't have dental insurance, and you really need to have like a periodontist doctor to really be checking you. But so at the time when I did have dental insurance, or was able to get the money to do some of the, like, especially the cleanings for like 2 or 3 years, you have to have a deep cleaning, which I really need to do. And all the x-rays that they've done on me, it needs a lot of work to get my teeth fixed. You have to have gum graphic surgery because you lose a lot of your gums. And so gum graphic surgery is they replace your gums so that they're thicker and stronger, but it has to be done in 3 parts because the surgery is very painful. and it takes 2 weeks to recover. Then they do another part, 2 weeks to recover, another part. It's like in 3 or 4 sessions. So it's 3 or 4 surgeries. I don't have the money to do that. It's like $2,600. Then I would need like implants because I don't have any of my side teeth. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. Because the side is really in the back. So I have all this up to like here of teeth. So if I smiled, you can only see the gap that I have, but you still see a lot of teeth. But both sides, I don't have like wisdom teeth. I don't have teeth back here. And people ask me, how do I eat? Well, I guess I learned to adapt to it because I eat meat very well. So I don't know if I just chew it with my gums or some of the teeth that I have towards the side, which, like I said, ends up to like right there. Somehow I managed to do it because I do it very well. But yeah, so I've had a lot of special cleanings done, and I had, like I said, a lot of my teeth removed. But after the gum graphic surgery, normally what they would do, implants, which could be up to like $15,000, $20,000. Then they would do the braces, and I probably would have to have the braces on for like 5 years. And then my teeth would look good and probably be good. But I was on, when they diagnosed me with the periodontitis disease in my gums, I was at stage 4. So any little thing can cross me over to cancer in the mouth. So, yeah, so with the help of whatever my dental insurance covered at that time, and a brother of mine's, he offered to pay for a lot of my procedures, and he did, and I thank him for that. And then my sister tried to raise some funds through the Raiders, and she did. So that covered another procedure, and it was just hard to continue after that. So what I do now, until I'm looking at different dental packages. It wouldn't cover probably a lot of specialty stuff that I need, but it would definitely give me basic and dental needs, which is better than nothing. So for now, what I do is I just take really good care of my teeth. I brush my teeth constantly throughout the day and night. And I'm not a sweet person, so I don't eat a lot of sweet, especially candy. I might eat a dessert, but I'm not really into desserts. I might make like cornbread, for the family at home or something like that. But I change my sugar. I don't eat regular sugar. I eat Trivia. I try to be without sugar as much as possible. So I have made healthy changes, and my teeth are sensitive to really hot stuff or really cold stuff, so I have to be careful of that. And so one of the things I really have to be careful with is the acidity stuff. So when I saw that video, and she said that, I'm going to move positions here, and she said that she got this infection, I was like, I'm not comfortable where I'm at. Sorry. Try to sit up a little bit. I just gave me some light through my window. Oh, let's try to do that a little bit. See if it helps. Oh, I look horrible. But, yeah, when she said, oh, sorry. When she said that, sorry, I keep looking at how crazy I look right now. Maybe I take some of the light away. Yeah, so when she said that, it concerned me because, I have to be careful because I don't have a lot of gums. I don't have a lot of strength in my teeth, even though, like I said, I take very good care of my teeth at home, like brushing, and I need to do flossing more, which is very important, and just doing everything I can at home to take care of my teeth. And once I get dental insurance, that'll help a lot. But the last I checked, the doctor said, you know, if you keep on track with what you're doing, your teeth will be able to last another 40, 45 years. And he didn't recommend dentures because people kept saying, why don't you just take all your teeth out and get dentures? That way you can smile and be pretty. I mean, I don't like my smile, so you'll notice in a lot of my pictures, I'll do a closed mouth smile like that because of the way my teeth are in the front. I have this gap, which is a natural. We call it the Vega gap because my dad had it and a lot of my siblings had it. But one day I was in such a mood for hot, fresh French bread and some not roasted, that chicken that they roast around, roastier. I don't know how you call it. And I was sitting in my room, and I so wanted it so bad. And when I got it, I put it in my mouth to bite it, and I bit on my acrylic nail, and I immediately could feel my teeth dropping and spreading, like an actual spreading, like emotion. And I ran to the bathroom, and this tooth went forward and dropped. So it's a little longer than this one, and the gap spread it more. And when I went to the dentist to get x-rays and, you know, where was I at with my teeth, he said that, yes, that didn't help. Biting on my acrylic nail did provoke it, but eventually it would have did it on its own because of the gum disease and the gums being weak. My teeth will be shifting, you know, with time. And so that was just like the icing on the cake, biting on the acrylic nail. So, you know, I've never been sad about the gap. Maybe in the, when I put up this video, you know, I put pictures of what the video is about. Maybe I'll put a before and after of how my teeth used to look and how they look now. So the gap isn't necessarily what bothers me. Some people even say it's sexy to have a gap. I've been told that many, many times. I don't see what's so sexy about it, but I've been told that a lot. It's the forward and the drop of the tooth, and the spreading is so much wider now. But, you know, the rest of my teeth are okay. I just, you know, would love to one day, you know, once I get back with actual professional dental care, and maybe one day be able to do that graphic surgery and then do braces. I probably wouldn't do the implants because I don't know if I think you actually have to, but it's so expensive. I wish I could just do the braces on what the teeth I have now. And if that's not possible, I at least want to fix where they can fill in this gap and probably shave off to make these two teeth even, and probably do some upper braces or something where they can tighten the teeth so when I take pictures it looks better. But I'm not like, oh my God, I'm ashamed of my teeth. I mean, it's not in my control. It's not my fault. So it does hurt, though. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It does affect me sometimes. Anyway, I don't want to get off track. So that's one thing. So when I saw that video, it did concern me because I really have to be careful with the protection of my teeth. And so I was worried about that. So I was kind of debating if I wanted to continue with the apple cider vinegar. And then again, part of me said, well, it shouldn't be that bad. They were doing it 2 to 3 times a day. You're just doing it once a day. And then I really wasn't seeing the results in 5 days. I know it at least takes, some people have seen results in 5 days. Most people have, but it really takes a good 2 weeks to really see results. I wasn't really feeling the results, but I don't want to completely give up. So I definitely want to get back on track. Today is not going to be the day because I already had hot cappuccino. It's not like the regular cappuccino like at Starbucks. This cappuccino is like a powder. I've told you, I've drunk it before on the videos. It's more like a hot chocolate because it was freezing last night and freezing this morning. I want to heat up my body. And it's supposed to be the first thing you do in the morning. So I would have to start tomorrow. So if you haven't seen my apple cider vinegar videos, that's why. As of last Sunday, because of church and our schedule for that day and then the holiday, we got off track. So, but I'm going to get back on track with it and do the videos of our journeys. So that's where I'm at with that. So please look forward to those videos and wish us luck and be with us on our journey. I think my daughter's not wanting to do it anymore. Maybe she'll change her mind. But So yeah, so I've been struggling. I've been watching a lot of weight loss videos, other people's journeys, like I've done many times before, but just kind of refresh, you know, on new weight loss journey videos that have come out and kind of compare what each of these people do as far as eating and exercising. And so I'm proud that I'm going to the gym and I am exercising and Zumba dancing. That's just my forte and what I love. So it's fun. And our teacher is fun. So, but I know I need to do more. And so I want to start incorporating some stuff at home when I don't go to the gym and then just add the gym to it. Probably do a little bit more by going more days to the gym. That's one of the things I want to change. And one of the food, like I said, I've been doing healthy smoothies and I've been trying to make better choices. Like I've been using Trivia sugar for the last couple of years. If I have to use sugar, that's just a healthy alternative. Or try to use honey as a natural sweetener if I need some sweetness to things. And so I just been trying to, if I eat a regular meal, which is any type of Puerto Rican or Mexican dish, I know that I can only have that once a day if I'm having regular food. And the rest of the day, I have to eat healthy. One of the snacks that I do is oranges. I know oranges has a lot of acidity too, a lot of sweetness. So I just peel one orange and slice it up or do it in, what do you call it? Slices, yeah. And then I prepare me some cinnamon toast with almond butter. Almond butter is really good for you. So I'm making healthier choices, but I know I could do a lot more. And so me and my daughter were talking because we're really struggling with our weight loss journey. And I said, maybe we need to make tougher choices. Maybe we need to take out some more serious stuff from our diet. I'm thinking, what could we do without? I don't drink. I used to love milk to death. My dad used to even tease me because he goes, I have to get a cow. The way you go through milk is like water. Now I don't. I don't really drink that much milk. The only time I drink milk is when I incorporate it in the smoothie. And it's almond, the silk almond milk. I don't eat cereal or any of that. So that I have taken out of my diet a lot. I do love cheese, but I don't eat it often. So sometimes I'll make like scrambled eggs with vegetables in it, like bell peppers, onions, and stuff like that. I try to use least salt as possible, just regular. Try to incorporate other seasons. If I could avoid salt, if I can, I'll put very little. But I was going somewhere with this. So we were talking and I said, I think I'm going to take pork meat out of my diet, which let me tell you is extremely difficult because, like I said, I am Puerto Rican and we were raised on, where's my tissue here? I can't find it now. Oh my God. Oh well, I'll have to do without it. This video is kind of weird. There it is. I tell you, every time I do a video, my nose runs. It's just the most annoying thing ever. But anyway, yeah, so it's hard because I'm Puerto Rican and my dad raised farm animals and, you know, so we were raised on farm meat. All the delicious porks, cows, goats, you name it, we ate it, and I love pork. But as I've gotten older, it, you know, and because my dad isn't doing, you know, isn't raising the animals and my mom cooking it and stuff, I have better control over it. So even though I still eat meat, it's not as much as I used to as when I was growing up. And so I was talking to my daughter. I said, I really desire to take pork out of my diet. And so I thought I could do this. We could do this. She goes, yeah, we could do it. Let's just stick with just chicken and fish. Even though the only thing that has detained us from really sticking to that is because you get bored. You know, you get bored of this. We were eating chicken so much for a while recently that I was like, please give me any meat except chicken. But there are so many delicious ways you can change it up so that it doesn't become boring. And I've done that lately. And fish is a little harder to get, but not impossible for us. So I told her, let's try that. Let's see if we can do it. Let's give ourselves a month at least. No pork. That means no hamburger meat. I love pozole. You guys know I just mentioned that my husband made pozole not too long ago. That is my favorite Mexican dish of all times. I request every birthday, every special occasion. So that might be something that I'll eat once a year or twice a year at the most, which is usually my birthday and some special. Usually during the holidays because it's cold weather and it fits perfectly. But that would probably be the only pork meat that I might eat every blue moon. But other than that, I really believe we can do this because it's so important. I mean, pork meat is delicious and I love the way I grew up. My mother was an amazing cook. I have become a great cook myself, which anybody who knew me years ago thought Carmen can't even fry an egg. And now I'm an amazing cook. I mean, not nowhere as great as my mom, but I'm coming up her ladder. So I learned how to cook a lot of Puerto Rican food, a lot of Mexican food, even some Portuguese food, some Italian food. So I'm really a great cook. My mom would be so proud of me. And I love it. Cooking was something I'm like, it's not my forte. I don't desire to cook. I don't want to cook. It just wasn't my passion. It wasn't my desire. And one day, just thinking about my mom fired up that passion, and I just started learning like crazy, and I started getting so good at it. And maybe that wasn't good for my diet, but my family's very pleased and very happy. So, yeah. So, I'm sure my family will still eat pork like my husband. I don't expect him to abide by this diet. I mean, I would love all my family to be as healthy as possible. But I'm going to start with me and my daughter. My son doesn't eat a lot of pork at all, pretty much. He only eats these favorite burritos that he has. So other than that, he doesn't eat a lot of pork meat. He asked for sloppy joes today, so we're going to go to grocery store. And I'm so happy when he changes up because he's so into his burritos. He has specific foods that he eats and you cannot take him away from that. So I just try to keep an eye on him and just try to help him make good choices. But he wanted sloppy joes today. So I was excited because he never gets out of that same routine. And it was exciting to see that he wanted something different. So I can't wait to take him to the grocery store and get, all the stuff that he wants and needs and his favorites. And I'm going to make him some sloppy joes. I'm not going to be eating it, but I'm happy to make it for him. So that's one of the things that we're going to try other than what we've been doing. It's a lot is going on lately. I'm always cooking and cleaning, and I love my life. I love my family. I have no regrets, but there are things that I want to change, things that I want to do better. Like I've been thinking a lot lately about my furniture. We have good furniture, but we don't have like things that are complete sets. It's always, the bed isn't the same as the dresser. The nightstands that are like, the thing that my TV is on isn't the same furniture. So I have these goals. Like I really want to paint my house. And we live in a duplex house. We rent, but we can paint. So I have ideas of what I want the different rooms to be, what colors. I really want to change it up and make it look new and fresh. I want to redo my bathroom, the kitchen for sure. I want to do new curtains. And then I want to start, one bedroom at a time. I want to get a complete, it doesn't have to be exactly a brand new bedroom set, but a pretty in good condition bedroom set. But that everything matches from the headboard to the bed, to the dresser, to the nightstands, to the thing that holds my TV, to even my jewelry box. I'm looking into new armoires. I want to do that for my son's room as well. I want to do that for my daughter's room. I want to do that for the living room. We only have one couch. I want to get a couch set. I want to get a new entertainment center. The dining room, I want to do again, even though we just got some stuff for the dining room and we're working on the house little by little. And And I've been doing that within the last few months. But I really want to work on getting that. And I know it's going to take time and it's going to take money, but I want to do it. It's something I desire and I want to do it. I want to, just get what I really desire, what I really want. I want to be happy. I want to look at my bedroom set and go, wow, that's a nice bedroom set. I want to see my son have a nice young man's bedroom set and my daughter have, what she really wants her room to look like, a nice girly bedroom set, but that everything matches and she's happy and a new color change, all that good stuff. So I don't know if this video is already 30 minutes. It's probably going to stop and go into a second video. So, I don't know. Anyway, those are the goals that I have that I want to do little by little, but I've already had a start, but I want to complete it probably before the end of the year, or at least in the beginning of next year. Add and change up my weight loss journey, try some new things, different things, add to what I'm already doing, which I'm proud of what I'm already doing that I have done within the last year. And then, we got my husband's annulment. We got the paperwork back. It's a lot of information that we have to fill out. A lot. It's not like question 1, 2. You have to tell the story of each section of your life from the time you were a child. So we got to work on that because it has to be returned within 30 days so that we can look forward to getting married by next year. My 25th anniversary is in a few days, which I'm going to do a separate video, probably in a few minutes about that. So yeah. So there's some struggles, things that are making me a little down, a little sad. But then I have those hopes and those goals that are really encouraging me to, want to do more, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to chit chat and kind of vent a little bit. So wish me luck. And yeah, just wanted to kind of update you where I'm at with a few of my struggles. So I'm going to do another video in a few minutes. So it'll be about my anniversary and maybe I'll add a few more stuff. So thanks for joining me in my bed at 7-something in the morning. Take care. Bye.